What's up, you guys? I'm Eric and welcome back to my channel. No, you grow up. In today's video, we're finally going to be getting to part 3 of my collection tour. So the last couple weeks are my busiest 2 weeks of the year. I work in a collegiate setting, and the week before school starts and the first week of school starting are typically my 2 busiest weeks of the year. So now that we're kind of getting past that, I should be able to start kicking out content a little bit more regularly. But yeah, I didn't feel like doing a whole lot of writing during that time. I've been pretty exhausted, but the one thing I did kind of want to do for some reason is start rearranging my stuff. So as you can see from what's behind me, some stuff is a little bit different back there. I got everything that's not my TMNT collection rearranged, and I'm really happy with the way that it turned out. So not a very long intro. Pretty much know what you're in for today, so let's get rolling.
Alright, you guys, so I'm going to refer to this section of my room as the back corner, and I'll refer to the other section as my front corner. So back here, the main thing I did is I got the Power Rangers moved out of here and made more room for my X-Men. So I still have 2 shelves that are kind of just placeholders right now. So that Lego shelf and the Ghostbusters shelf, unfortunately, I didn't even expect to have room for those to begin with. So I was surprised that I even did, but eventually Mojo is going to be coming, so he's going to need a lot of room, so I'm definitely going to have to go up one of those shelves. But just happy I got to space out my X-Men a little bit more. Finally made room to get the animated series figures in over there. Moving over to the front corner of my room, so again I got the Power Rangers over here where the Joes used to be. The Joes got a lot more real estate over there. As you saw, I moved my manga anime stuff over to the back corner as well. Yeah, I just really like how everything's looking. Completely rearranged my Lego minifigures over here and have that about as packed out as I can get it. Really happy with how that turned out. It took me a long time to get all those minifigures in there. And then everything over here on the wall is kind of the same. I didn't really move any of that. I didn't move anything with those Masters of the WWE Universe figures either. So I won't get into those when we do the close-ups, but just showing you how everything came together. Again, just really happy with how this turned out. I didn't really have to think too much, just kind of started shifting stuff around and turned out pretty much exactly the way I wanted it. So we'll get in there and get some closer shots of these shelves, and yeah, keep running my mouth. Alright, so starting up top of my back corner, pretty much all the same figures up here. The only difference over here is I flipped around the blue and the gold team, and I like the way this looks a lot better. The gold team definitely has the bigger figures, so just having them in that back corner helps you see the blue team a little bit better, which the blue team is my favorite team too, so just really like how this turned out. I really wish I could get that comic book Jubilee, and then I'd pretty much have my definitive X-Men team up here. Hopefully I'll stumble across her one day at a con or something. Nothing changed at all up here, all the same figures and all the same spots, so the only real difference is that Rhino figure over there. See him in a second. Moving over to the X-Force side, so got that new Siren figure. I really like the way that figure came out. Probably one of the better female figures, I think. I really like the way she looks. Yeah, I'm just waiting on that Pharaoh figure, and then we'll have the whole X-Force team, which is awesome. They're my second favorite team outside the X-Men themselves. I know people have their feelings about Rob Liefeld. I love him. I love X-Force. Cable's probably my favorite figure, or favorite character as an adult. Up top here, the only thing, like I said, that changed is that Rhino figure getting added, and I was really hoping I'd have that symbiote Spider-Man by now, but I guess BBTS is the last place to get their stuff from Hasbro, so yeah, hopefully they'll have him soon. Coming down here to the remainder of the X team, so we got Excalibur over here on the right. Yeah, if we ever get that Phoenix figure, it'll kind of just round out that team for me. Moving over here to the X Factor team, nothing really different there. Coming over to new shelf over here, so we got the animated series X-Men figures. I just got all these guys opened up when I rearranged everything. Kind of hit or miss here with the cell shading. Like, I feel like Wolverine's is pretty good, but then I feel like the other characters, like, they're kind of just all over the place with their cell shading, but still it'll be cool to get those figures again. I mean, if you don't nitpick them too much, they still look pretty good. Coming down here, so I got 2 separate shelves for villains and non-X-Men, X-Men related characters. Got that Bonebreaker Build-A-Figure. He's the 3rd Build-A-Figure I have completed, and he's definitely I mean, Strong Guy's my favorite, but he's giving him a run for his money for sure. He's pretty cool. Yeah, just got a little bit more spacing over here for these guys. So still got Black Tom and Jugs there in the middle. Got the Maggot figure added. Yeah, so just happy I could get more room for the X-Men. And again, I have more room dedicated down here for them as well. But for now, I just have some of the Lego stuff down here. The Lego Batman movie sets are some of my favorite sets. There's exactly what I want Lego to be, just ridiculous and fun, but they still look pretty cool. Coming over to my Ghostbusters, so I didn't even think I'd have room to put these guys back out here, so I was pretty happy I did. When it gets to the point where I won't have enough room for this shelf, I'll probably just take the 4 Ghostbusters and find a place for them in here. I still have my real Ghostbusters figures up there, so I'll always at least have a Ghostbusters representation. Moved these guys over here from the front corner, so not really a whole lot different. I kind of just mirrored this shelf from the way it was before. And then coming over here, the only thing I really did is I just got rid of the All Might figure, and I actually like the way those McFarlane figures scale a lot better without him in there. They're not too bad. That All Might figure is definitely just like the worst scaled to them for sure. Yeah, so I probably won't be getting any more of those. 3 of them are enough for me. Coming down here too, so Harry Potter also got moved back here from the front. I pretty much set that up exactly the same way as it was before. Yeah, I just always want to make sure I have room for at least one shelf of Harry Potter stuff, so it means a lot to me. Maybe not as much as everything else in this room, but still have good memories with it. And then Star Wars got condensed down to one shelf, but I pretty much took out all the Lego stuff and just have it down to the few choice figures here. So again, these figures mean a lot to me. They were a gift. I'll always have room for these, at least one shelf, and I'm just really happy to have these in the collection. They're a really cool line. And then same with Ewok Village over here. That'll be something that's always out. I'll always have room on the floor for this. Just a really sweet piece. Again, just really grateful for that gift. Those figures are awesome. And then my MOTU stuff. So again, I want to go on record saying that this line has no nostalgic value to me, and I think it's still the funnest line that's at retail right now. They have playsets, vehicles, and figures, and they're all good, so I don't really know what more you could ask for. They're giving it to you all. So again, people that are longtime fans of this line, like you, are very lucky right now. And for me, I just get to collect all this stuff for the first time, so it's awesome. Like, I'm enjoying MOTU for the first time. Like, I'm getting to experience what you guys got to experience back in '83 or whenever this line originally hit. Yeah, these figures are just awesome. They're just like exactly what I like 80s figures to be. Just big, muscly, chunky, random colors. Like, everything just fits in. Had my Horde shelf in the middle there, and then yeah, we'll have a whole new faction with the Snake Men coming in here soon, so really cool. I kind of condensed everything up top there, so I made more room down here for expansion, but it looks like we're probably only going to be getting a couple waves a year by the looks of it now. They're definitely putting a little bit more into the Masterverse line, which I understand. It's a more popular scale, but I love this line. I'm just happy to get what I have from it. Moving over here, so Simpsons stuff I got moved up top here, and in case you haven't noticed, I made a little bit of room up there in case there's some figures coming out that I might want to get here in the future. I'm coming down here to my G.I. Joe stuff, so I've made a lot more room for my Joes. I think other than Marvel Legends and Turtles, this is probably my 3rd biggest line that I have. MOTU might be actually, but yeah, just a lot more room for these guys. Really like how this shelf looked. So before I had all these figures on a smaller shelf plus the bats, so I just gave them a lot more breathing room. I like the way this looks a lot better. Yeah, just really happy to get more room for the Joes. These figures are awesome, and again, this was one of my favorite lines as a kid, so just getting all this stuff in 6-inch versions now is awesome to me. Coming down here, so this is probably my least favorite of the Joe shelf, and it's really just the Alley Vipers. I feel like just don't fit in well, and it's just the orange just doesn't really match with the rest of them, so I might move those somewhere else. I might have to make some more real estate for the Joes here soon anyway, so I'll figure something out there. But coming down here, kind of just my mixed shelf, so I got the Red Ninjas over there, and I got the Storm Shadow Snake Eyes in the middle there, and then just all the original Joe figures that came out. I finally got to the point where I am not displaying all my Joes, so some of them did go into storage now, and I just have pretty much the best renditions for everybody out now, and I finally have all my Joes together. So before they were in the cube, so I kind of had to split up the team, but now I have what I consider to be my definitive version of each figure. I do have that second roadblock back there, but again, I'm just kind of pretending he's heavy duty for now. Yeah, but I just really like all the way those Joes look together. This shelf, pretty much everything in the same place. I just shifted it down. It was on the shelf higher before, and then I moved the Autobots over to the left over there into the cubes. Same with these guys, didn't really move. Just got that Jetfire there, Skyfire, whatever you want to call them, and then that Soundwave figure. It's my favorite figure in the line for sure. Come over here to the Autobots, so just got these guys split up between the cubes, got them a little bit more breathing room so you can see them a little bit better. Might play with the way these guys look. Again, I just kind of tried to get them in there the best I could, but yeah, just really happy to have representation of most of the art crew bots. Again, missing 3 of them, so hopefully maybe we'll get those 3 bots in the legacy line. Coming over to the Lego minifigures, so I think I have just under 200 minifigures packed in here now. They're pretty much all the ones that I wanted to get out and display, just all my favorite minifigures that I have. Got some old ones from my childhood over there on the right. Yeah, not much changed over here either. Just added that X-Men shelf right there with my original Toy Biz figures. My Mario stuff will probably end up getting condensed down once those Mega Man figures come out. That is probably the line that I'm most excited for. My girlfriend's shelf got broken up and just kind of dispersed around the room throughout the house, so a little bit of what's left down there with my Ocarina of Time. Just some of my video game stuff over here. Alright, so finishing things off with my Power Rangers figures over here. So got the comic book stuff up top over here. Got the Ranger Slayer up there. She's definitely one of my favorite figures. She's super cool. Coming down here, got the TMNT crossover stuff. These are definitely some of my favorite figures between Turtles, Hasbro, everything. I love those figures. Coming down here, we got all my Mighty Morphin stuff. So got the main 5 figures over there on the left. I originally had them up top there, but I wanted to give my Turtles figures a little bit more breathing room up there, so I'll move them down here. They look pretty good in that cube. And then coming over here, kind of got the Tommy Oliver shelf, so got his 2 Rangers and then the Draken figure right there, and then finally got those Tyrannosaurus Sentry figures after a 1.5 years, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Coming down here, we got the Moon Crew, so again, really just missing Squat and Babu. We'll pretty much have everything we need for those guys. Coming down to, I got the Monsters and the Putties broken up into 4 cubes down here, so pretty excited to get that Snizzard figure that's coming. I know not everybody's a fan of these monster figures, like I said before, but I love these figures. I think they're really fun. They're pretty much the only reason, other than comic book characters, for me to really collect anything in this line now, so yeah, unless they come out with more putties, I pretty much got everything I need. Alright, so that's going to wrap it up for this video. Now that I kind of have everything, like all my ducks in a row at work, I should be able to start, like I said, pumping out content a little bit faster. I think this is definitely the longest break I've taken between videos, but finally have this collection tour trilogy wrapped up, so I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Over the next year, I'll just pack stuff in where I can, and then when it's time to clean, it's usually when I like to rearrange things, so yeah, we'll have another trilogy hopefully coming out a year from now as well, so stay tuned for that. So when I started editing this video, I did something I don't usually do, and I started watching some of my bad takes, and yeah, there's some pretty funny ones, so I think I'm going to start throwing some bloopers in at the end of these videos. So yeah, if you stick around to the end, you'll see those, but that's pretty much all I really have for you guys, so thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, thank you to all the new subscribers I have here. Yeah, it's just, again, I can't thank you guys enough for taking time out of your day to watch my videos and like and comment and just throw in your 2 cents. It's just awesome hearing what you guys have to think too, so definitely feel free to keep doing that. Yeah, but that's all I really got for you guys. Should have another video coming out here in the next couple days, but yeah, that's all I really got for you guys. Stay safe, take it easy, and I'll check you guys later. Peace.
In today's video, we're finally going to be murder the most melons. Going to be What's up, you guys? I'm Eric, and welcome back to my channel. No, you grow up. Blink. Be human.